We're about 40 miles south of Candles. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdowns.
And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded at about the 28. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winner, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Here we go, set. First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain.
It's caught inside the 25. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
Let's go. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now back to throw. Throw left side to Kincaid. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. And they'll try to run the option here. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Breece Hall, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Ready?
On second down, a run with Hall. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Red, cycle. Hurry.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Breece Hall fighting to stay upright inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Ready, set.
First and goal, Chargers.
Cut.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Take Dell from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On first and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the ball. On the ball. Ready.
Paul want to give up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I tell you what, if this is any quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes, I'm telling you how this is an ill-advised throw. But 15 is so good on the move with all those different arm angles and releases.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Algier now up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Algier will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's was a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Duvernay. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold him there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 13-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance class.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, L.A. Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through. And the lead now stands at 13. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes now on 1st down. He hits his target, locked it. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Alert! Alert! Hey! Check that!
And his kick here is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Chargers to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive.
Come on, set! Ready?
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards the pickup there. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw here. Touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Mahomes. That's taken in by Duvernay. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Algier going straight ahead. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. They'll look to throw here. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
And it's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. As San Francisco's offense returns to the field, well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. Flushed out right. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Give to Hall running right.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready?
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Yellow. Cut.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Call it a gain of a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 1st down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards.
35-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Mahomes. It's caught. Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Algier gets the toss right.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This is fielded at the 27. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Chargers ready to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Ready?
They're going to look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Duvernay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. One final try for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.